Hey, Zane.
Hey, Professor.
Yeah, you went to the wrong meeting. Did you know that?
Mm.
You went to a meeting that is supposed to start on the 24th.
Oh, is this the right one?
Yeah, previously the email I got from Canvas, a Zoom, said that you have joined a meeting and the details of the meeting were,
Yeah,
let's see,
I left it because
March
there's no one.
24th, 2022. Yeah, you left that and joined this one.
Is this the
Why
right
is
one?
this? There's nobody else, and I wonder if there's a problem.
Yeah, I was wondering too because this weird.
And Van sent me email saying he's in the Zoom meeting and he can't see me.
Interesting.
So I'm pretty sure this is the correct meeting, right? I mean, you joined,
Yeah, this is the right one.
this is the one. And so unless people are lost in some other meeting, I don't know what the hell is going on. Um, how do we find
Yeah,
out? Let me see. What does it show on the Canvas page?
I I accessed this one through the calendar.
Through the calendar.
Yeah, because that's where the Zoom meetings were posted for each day.
Oh, I see. It should show. It says under coming up. Oh, view calendar. Let me see view calendar. Um, Friday, Friday 24. Yeah, Friday 24, 8 a.m. That's today. So fine. Yeah, that looks all right to me. Winter 22. Okay, click here to join Zoom
Oh,
meeting.
Ashwath joined. Okay.
Okay, now I'm trying to figure out what the problem was. It says click here
Yeah,
to join the Zoom meeting. Let's see if
yeah,
next.
yeah.
Um, okay. Well, I it took me to this meeting then. I'm in this meeting. So I don't know. I clicked on the calendar and ended up here too. So I don't. Maybe it's a bug on Zoom's side because people are
Yeah.
getting sent all over the place. Someone has to reach out to Van and tell him that we're actually in a meeting here and he's not here.
Okay. I
Because he
can
sent me an email
I can
saying he's in a meeting and he can't see me or anyone really. He's in a class by himself.
okay. What the heck?
Hey, you guys should feel free to switch on your cameras.
Yeah, I will.
And
I'm
we can
just
start
changing my
whenever
Wi-Fi.
you guys are ready. Um,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you had a chance to look at the end of the video. Noah got it working and the animation did play out on screen, but hopefully you wouldn't see that and debug it on your own because it's the debugging part of it is where the fun is. So if you guys go, did you get anybody else get the animation to work?
Mm,
Okay. Well, you know what? I do. From all external appearances, it seems that you guys are here. Most of you guys are just trying to, uh, get past cs2a. Not with the view of majoring in computer science big time, because these many teasers that I throw your way, these interesting problems and computer science related questions, and even uh, these are all things that you should just pounce on if you are intending to make a career out of computer science rather than a side interest. If you have a side interest, that's fine. You can major in something else and pick up computers. But if you're majoring in computer science and you're not picking up these opportunities to dive more deeply into it, you will probably find it very, very hard and probably drop this track at some point. Not maybe here, but if you go on to do, a four-year institution and major in computer science, you'll find it really, really hard because there are lots of things that you pick up not just in class. In any class, I'm not just talking about computer science, okay? Even if you're in math or whatever it is. There's two reasons for doing any class, is basically to just know what it's all about and pick it up as a side interest, or the other reason is to say, wow, this is really cool. I wish I was doing this for a living, because then I wouldn't have to work at all, because I'd be doing what I'd be doing anyway. If I had free time, I'm going to be doing this. I might as well get paid for it. So if you have that kind of attitude with computer science, then or math or anything, right? It means that you have to pick up all of the teasers your instructor throws your way, not just the ones that have grade points attached to them. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you're doing English, and it has like 5 essays you need to complete, and you do a job, or a reasonable job, and finish it off, and then you forget, okay, yeah, you passed, but that's not the mark of someone who's going to make a mark in the ocean of English. Okay, so along the way, you'll find your instructor toss out interesting things and say, when you're discussing a poem by Emily Dickinson, for example, he or she might say, why I wonder why they use that particular phrase there instead of something else, which might actually work equally well metrically. Metrically is, when I say metrically, it means that, in English meter, you can fit it in slots, just like you do in computer science. Everything has to fall in slots, right? Big Indian, so you say, all right, 2 times this plus 4 times this, and so on. In language too, in poetry and stuff like that, Shakespeare's works, it's a pentameter, iambic pentameter, right? So he uses certain phrases that to say something, but your teacher could say, the assignment for this week is going to be summarizing what this monologue means, or something like that. Okay, but he or she might say along the way, why did he say this particular thing there? This, even though something else, which the teacher might have constructed on the fly, says, look at this sonnet by Shakespeare, right? If you substitute line number 8 with this line instead of what Shakespeare used, it still works like a sonnet, right? Metrically, it works like a sonnet and also has the right meaning. So why did he use that? Okay, and maybe they're not even going to touch upon that after that. Okay, and I'm just saying this because you may not even notice this happening in other classes, right? And it happens in computer science, and I'm pointing you at these things. Okay, so but this is the same thing that happens in every single class, and he or she might actually say that, and then move on. And because they don't have a charter, because if they're going to follow up on each of these little things, they won't finish what the syllabus promises students. Okay, so they're just going to mention these things that they have themselves noodled on in their grad work or later, right? And said, why did they use that? Okay, let me try other metrical phrases. Does it work here? Does it work here? They've tried a few hundred once, and says, okay, well, you know what? Shakespeare tried a few thousand once. That's why I picked that, because all of those ones that I tried also work, but this is the best. Yeah. Okay, all right. So that is the level of finesse that anyone who intends to master in a field should bring to that. Whether it's computer science or math or English, it does not matter. Now, in computer science, this is how it works, okay? And whether it's my class or Beta's class or Dave's class, does not matter, okay? You look at Michael Loseff's notes, yeah, all the modules that I've placed online. You don't have to read every single word in order to ace computer science or cs2a, because exactly, right? So if you go to the quest, I've made sure to distill even more from his modules, right? So Michael distilled the Savage book into these modules, which itself is a miracle of condensation, right? And so I took Michael's notes and said, well, of Michael's notes, which are the topics that align with our CID very closely, because Michael has thrown in a lot of stuff in his modules. I don't know if you've noticed, okay? But if you've read it, it's really a wealth of information, right? There's a lot of stuff in his modules that are not directly related to your passing CS2A, but he will mention that there for your appreciation of why certain things are done certain ways. Yes? All right, so I don't know if you've seen these, but next time you look at the modules before the exam or even afterwards, because they're just going to be online, right? It's free. I'm just going to leave it there. It doesn't cost me anything. So if you come back to it in 5 years time, use it as a reference when you're actually working in the field. You may see things, right? But you can actually look for these specific things that are not really pedantic. Okay, that's the word for it. Okay, pedantic meaning you need to know it for some reason that is not connected with the aesthetics of the field. Yeah, so you just need to do it. I think that's my definition anyway, right? So all the pedantic stuff is covered. But you also identify things that are not really pedantic, right? You might say, yeah, well, I don't know. There's too many of these to any text, right? Or like Knuth's works also. But there are nuggets you should look for and you latch on to, and they will make you not just give you a passing familiarity to computer science so that you can just employ a computer scientist or contract out a job, a CS job, because you still need to have a smattering of CS knowledge these days. Hey guys, you should switch on your cameras. Okay, Kaylee's the only one who's got her camera on. Okay, Yu Yang and Keenan, also all of you, right? The guys who joined. Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah. So if you when you decide to master the subject, I think that is that it'll be a different world altogether. Okay, completely different world, and but you have to give yourself to it. You have to, like in life, right? You don't find yourself until you give yourself. So I think you have to give yourself to computer science or math or English or whatever it is, a field that is also going to sustain you, right? That's why I told my kids to at some point, find a field that is interesting enough to get you to a place which can make you self-sustaining, meaning you can be independent. Right, and then after you're independent, don't keep shooting for the stars more, because now you have the once you guarantee that you've ensured independence as long as you can live without being beholden to any substance or person or entity, you can say, well, reasonably for the next 100 years, before which I hope to die, I don't have to be dependent on anyone. Unless there's a catastrophe of some kind. So how can I put that time to good use? So I said, before you get like rich and wealthy, figure out what you're going to do after you become rich and wealthy, right? So so then you say, all right, that means you can pick a field and say, I'm just going to give myself to it and actually know the ins and outs, right? Then the field gives itself to me to do whatever I want with it, okay? And now I have the independence and I have a tool to actually express myself in multiple ways. Does it all make sense? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make sense. Okay, but we shouldn't waste time talking any more about this. We wasted a lot of time today just getting on Zoom because I got to tell you, when I came and logged in on Zoom, there was absolutely nobody. Okay. And it was like that for until 8:04 or something. And then I logged out of Zoom and deleted the old meeting and then restarted the meeting. Maybe it was a bug in Zoom and still nobody showed up. And then I saw this email from Van, who's still not here. Hey, Zain, did you reach out to Van?
How do you want me to reach out to him?
Someone has to reach out to him, right? Because I think he's just basically in limbo right now. He thinks there's no class.
Yeah, let me see.
And and he was there. And then Zain, I got an email from Zoom saying Zain has joined your meeting, but Zain's not in my meeting. And then I look at the Zoom email and it says Zain joined, not Jane, Zain joined this meeting of March 24th, not February 24th. Okay, so I sent Zain an email saying log out of that meeting and log into the right one, and now he's here. So I don't know what the hell is going on today.
I'll make a post on Reddit, right, just in case.
Well, I am very pessimistic about Reddit, okay? Because if people are not checking email, what are the odds they're going to be checking Reddit posts at this time? Because as it is, I see, again, that's the other thing I was going to make. There's no activity, other than Kaylee and Ashwath and Zain posting a few things and Van, there's absolutely no activity on Reddit. And that kind of, I'm not saying it points to, but it is evidence or suggestive of the fact that you're just trying to get the paperwork done for CS2A, not really trying to learn computer science through CS2A, because that is really what I'm passionate about, and I would like you to be passionate about, right? But if you just want to get a pass mark, you just have to get to question number 6, okay? Get to question number 6, and you'll get a pass. But obviously, in CS2B, you'll find it harder if you come to CS2B. That is right. And also you get credit for all the blue quests in CS2B too. So, but if you just want to pass, I'm not going to force you, okay? And I'm not going to think any less of you also, right? Because you say, I didn't want to pass CS2A for now because I want to know what it's all about. But right now I want to go into animation or, try to make anime movies or something like that, right? Or gym or, sports, right? But that's okay, because now we have one person outside of computer science who actually has a better understanding of what we do as computer scientists. Van, or is that Van? He's not here. One person joined. Oh, June joined. Okay.
I'm messaging him right now.
Okay. Hey, June, all of you guys, even Keenan, Kaylee, and can you try to join on time? Because especially because of this Zoom bug, I don't know if people are, when I start the meeting, and I'm the only one there, I don't know if I should, what the hell is going on? Did people join somewhere else, or I join a different meeting? So if you all come to this meeting, it will be better for me.
Hey, Professor, I think I joined when you had closed the meeting, so I waited a couple minutes and then reconnected.
Oh, I see. So you didn't have any problems though?
No.
All right. So Zane, me, and Van are the only three people who had problems so far then in getting into. Kaylee, you were okay, right? You just clicked on the meeting and joined. Okay. People who are regularly late, I mean, late, not, well, I should say, people who are late and were able to join, that's okay. But people who are delayed because of Zoom bugs, you should let me know. That's... All right. Well, I don't know. Noah's not here. But as long as we have that code, but in fact, we can just re-architect the whole thing. Or pull the code. Did Noah share that code, by the way? The shared on Reddit? With the one we got the animation to work in the end. We fixed the bug and everything. It should be in the video too. Keenan, do you know if the link to coding rooms is still live? The code from that Noah and I were working on last week or on Tuesday?
Is that the same one that I posted on Reddit?
It must be. It must be. Let's try and run it. Why doesn't someone pick it up? Okay. Keenan, can you be the backup? If nobody picks it up, can you pick up the code?
Yeah, for sure. Let me give me 1 minute to
just make sure it's
get
there.
everything set up. I have a bunch of stuff all over my desk that I need to move around.
Yeah. Clean it up. Okay. In the meanwhile, if people have questions, ask me. Okay.
I reached out to Van, Professor.
Okay, thank you, Zane. Thank you. Because I think maybe Discord and all those things are better in terms of reaching out because they send instant notifications to their phone and all. People don't check. Maybe your students are more inclined to check the Discord notification than an email from Canvas. So anyway, what we can do is next week, that's week 9. We only have 3 more weeks, okay? 9, 10, 11. I'm not supposed to teach on introduce new material on 12. Hey, Van, welcome to class. So I finally made it.
Hi.
Did you click on the March 24 meeting by any chance?
No, it was today's. But I think it was just too early then.
All right, don't worry. Anyway, so what was I saying? So if you have any questions, we can talk about those questions. Otherwise, 9, 10, 11, 3 weeks. And I want to do linked data structures in week 10 and 11. So that we talk about stacks and lists. And also linked data structures are important for quest number 9. And also, starting from the very first quest of CS2B, you got to be like, you got to know it inside out. How to manipulate linked lists and be comfortable with pointers. Because what happens is, I was telling the 2B students, because the 2B students, many of them were struggling first 4 weeks and finding it extremely hard to get through quest number 4, which is really, really challenging. Because the quest number 4 and 2B is you're going to be thrown into an area where there's hidden landmines all over the place. I don't know if you've played Minesweeper, okay? It's like that, but it's real life and stressful because you're going to be in a forest with lots and lots of pointers, right? Trees with lots and lots of pointers. Everywhere you look, there's going to be pointers. And any wrong move you make, you're going to get a pointer right through you, okay? So you got to be like super duper careful and not jump around like a tiger. right? Because you jump around like a tiger, you're gonna get skewered. So that's why it's really super duper important. By the time you get to question number 9, and also week 10 and 11, we have one more week. And so next week, I would like to talk about searching and, well, let's leave sorting aside for now. You can do sorting on your own time, because we're only going to do bubble sort, basic bubble sort. You can play around with it just to get an intuition of sorting. And I'll, give you some toy problems to noodle on. But we'll do searching, all right? And if we manage to get through some ideas involving searching, I'll show you how to time your programs, okay? To find out which, if you write 2 different kinds of searches, we can find out which one is faster. And so we can even have a contest and say, search underscore Kaylee, search underscore Ashwat, search underscore. So we can have a method with, 10 different search methods, okay? And then we can time all of them and say whose is the fastest. So it's almost like a running race, isn't it? Yeah. So let's aim for that next week. I think it's totally possible. And then the week after that, week 10, we'll start talking about linked data structures, pointers, and start building a linked list. Okay, that'll be really cool. So you can look forward to that. Lots of fun stuff. And the fact that you guys are sticking around so into week 9 means you are really committed. I just want you to be more interested. Okay, take up all these opportunities. And the only reason I can think of that you guys are not doing that is because many of you just overloaded your calendar with too many courses. Okay, and I always tell students in the first week that don't enroll in so many units. Okay, don't, because people always underestimate. Especially computer science, students always underestimate, thinking that I'm going to be majoring in math and all these other things. I've already got my 20 credits in all these other subjects. But I already know how to program because I've been programming since I was a kid. So let me pick up these extra 5 free units. Really, I'm not going to do any work. Let me pick up do my computer science also, cs2a, and get another 5 units. So I've seen that many students do that, and that doesn't work. Okay. Because cs2a is not challenging only the first couple of weeks. Okay, after that it does get challenged, because otherwise why am I not seeing any activity? All right, is everybody okay with this so far? Can we just start with that code and start working on it? Hey, can you run it and let's see if the animation plays out? Yeah, and I'll switch my glasses and also shrink the size of the window. Oh, I should actually make it brighter. That's much better. Oh, full brightness maybe. Well, I was looking at the screen at 10% brightness before. This is so much better. Oh no, see, G++, up arrow and then turn the make into G++. No, just do up arrow and then Control A. Oh, you can do that? No, the mouse doesn't work. You have to do Control A. Yeah. No, Control D to 4 times. Control D, delete 4 characters. Oh, all right, that's fine. G++. That'll work. You don't have flip? Oh no, not flip block. Up arrow and then insert an up arrow and then insert up. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So just do /flipbook. Hey, what happens if you just double click on the flipbook in the package explorer? Hey, actually the animation works, but anyway, double click on the no, not that one. The binary above that. Yeah, that one. Double click that. You can't double click. No. This is run. I see. I thought if you double clicked it, it's the same as running it here. But this, it looks like this is a finally fixed code with. Can you run it one more time? I wasn't looking at the animation. Sorry. Yeah, but I thought it was jerky and stopped suddenly, but no, it's kind of smooth. Okay. All right. So that is the animation. Now, what we basically need to do, and I'm not going to do this here, but you guys should do it, okay, amongst yourself, because you're all going to have your own animate method. I'll show you how to set up your different animate methods. Is that all we need to do today? Because we're doing in here. All right. Well, I wanted to introduce the idea of static variables. But you're going to be learning about static variables anyway, because in your quest you're going to have your population, remember, and also in the modules. If there's an opportunity to use static variables in this project, we'll use it. unless you guys really want me to. And maybe there will be, okay? But I can basically set you up with, we've got a class, and in main, we're instantiating the class, making an object, running the method. Now I'll show you how to do the different animations, and then you're all going to create your own animation methods here, okay? So now this is what is the animate method called here? Flipbook.animate, right? Okay, all right. So let's refactor this code and change that from flipbook from animate to animate underscore 2a, meaning that it is, you know, something that we did as a class. Now what we're going to do is each person is going to create their own animate method. Okay, like Kaylee may do an animate method in which in her animate method, when you call flipbook.animate, that animate method is going to print the, you know, top part of the man. Stick man. Yes, only the toes and then the rock. That's the only thing that is missing. I need you guys to say, you know, give me some feedback, okay? Because I don't know. All right.
Can you say that
I
again?
can see you now, Kaylee, because you weren't on screen before. Or you're nodding your head, right? Okay. All right. So everybody should say if they're on the same page. Right?
Can you repeat that?
Right? Same page. What we're trying to do here is Kaylee is going to write a method. Another method. We have animate underscore cs2a. That's something that we all wrote together. Yes, use that as a model. Now Kaylee is going to create another method called animate underscore Kaylee. In fact, you can call it a different name if you want, because you can call it animate underscore rock or stickman or something like that. Okay, because that will give you the option to have many animate methods. And maybe Noah will write a method saying animate underscore football. Okay, and it's pretty much the same, right? And then there's other animation methods, I can tell you, right? So here, this is the one that Turkey did last quarter, and I'm pretty sure one of you can do this today. All you're going to have to do is you have the target string. Yes, please tell me if you don't understand. It's very easy. You have the target string. Yes. Okay, your page is full of random characters. Okay, it's full of random characters. Now all you're going to do is yes, it's full of random characters. Okay. However, every 50 milliseconds, you're going to keep changing into another random character. However, you have the target string and you know the final character that's supposed to be in place in that location. Yes or no? And every 50 milliseconds, that character that you're going to display on the page is changing. Yes or no? At some point, that random character is going to match the target string. Yes or no? As soon as it matches, that's locked into place. You're not going to randomize that anymore. Everything else keeps getting randomized. Okay, so the effect of that animation is really like that matrix style thing, where you have a whole jumble of characters on screen and they're all, you know, shuffling around. Okay, but they're settling. Right, any character that goes into its final, whatever the target string should say in that position, will just stay there. Until then, it's just quivering. Okay, and then the animation is really cool because, you know, you have the target string and you can have, you know, hooray, I mastered cs2a. Right, that's a hidden message. It's actually a hidden message, isn't it? A hidden message, like, you know, you send a message in your you know, iPhone and you say, you mark it as hidden or something like that, and an animation plays out on the other side. Have you guys tried it on an iPhone? Yeah, okay, like that. You can actually send a message here, which basically, you know, as soon as you play the message, it's going to spit out a whole bunch of random garbage, and the garbage is going to keep changing right in front of your eyes every 50 milliseconds. But anytime any speck of the garbage settles into what it should ultimately be, it's not going to change anymore. It'll just stay there.
Hey, Professor.
Yeah.
Is there a way, like, I was thinking about like how you could make something like that. Is there a way to make a for loop where I just like jumps to a random number?
Totally. So if you guys want to do it, we can do it together. The only reason I'm not doing it, and because two reasons. Okay, one is we got some other animation to work already. Okay, for as a model for you, and then we also have some headway here because Kaylee and all these other people have already got some, you know, some program that is in a potentially workable right now. Okay, the other reason is because we already did this once, and I know it's quite simple. So I want you to discover it. But if you're stuck, I can show you how to do this. Okay, I can get you started if you want, Keenan. When you start coding, let's say this would be, let's say we create a method called animate underscore shuffle, right? Let's call this animate underscore shuffle. And I'll start this, but I won't complete it. Okay, maybe I'll put some comments there and you guys can complete it. And then Kaylee is going to do animate underscore rock or stickman. And Noah, if he turns up, he's going to do that. And June, hey June, can you change your animation to something else today? Something simple. Doesn't matter, okay, if you're able to. So each one is going to do their own animation, and we'll get a chance to play all of them at the end. How about that? Is that a good idea today? Right now, the thing is, after this is done, that's 2 packages for winter 22 students. I haven't done the folder. I'll do it this weekend. Okay, it's kind of low priority, and I'm dealing with some other stuff right now, but hopefully that other work should be done by today. So I'll do your package folders hopefully this weekend. Okay, and this also I can place in there if this is done by then. And remember, this is your last chance to work on this school project. Next week we're going to be doing searching, which is different. Okay, so please take advantage of this. Take advantage of this opportunity. Finish this project, because there's so many different animations you can do. Right? We did the marquee, the thing scrolling. We did that already, and I've described the shuffling thing. Okay, you can do another one where the target string is basically bouncing back and forth. I don't know, exploding and coming together. So many things you can do in one dimension. Yes. So think of something and do something. Okay, and it doesn't. And maybe even appear one at a time. That's also a good right. Initially blank. Okay, and then after the first 50 milliseconds, only the first character appears. And so the string appears like this, okay, not all at once. Is that a cool animation? Right? And then, so I'm just pulling ideas out of thin air here. So I'm pretty sure you can come with lots and lots of animations that do these things. So this is your opportunity. Don't waste it. Okay. So that's great. Okay. So what are we doing here? Oh, before we do that, let's refactor this code, Keenan, if you don't mind. Just refactor it so that all the animate methods are called animate underscore 2a or animate underscore example. Let's just say animate underscore example. Okay, because that is what, what we need to do. H file.
That's it here, right?
Yeah, animate underscore example. And also, while we're in the header file, let's also create the declaration for this method that we're going to write. On the next line, we say void animate underscore shuffle. Yeah. Okay. Enter. Put an enter there, because now each of us can have fun implementing the animate instead of this method. Change that comment to but on line 27 where it says this method. And change that to implementing our own animates, our own animate methods, our own. Okay, methods. Yeah. All right. So so that's what you're going to do. But I'll get you guys started on shuffle. I think that is a cool animation, and I think that's what we did last quarter. So let's go back to your CPP file. Now rename the animates to animate example first, so that we don't mess up. I actually wanted to refactor this code just a little bit to clean it up, because there was something I think we may be able to do that now after you do this. Right.
Hey, Professor, I have a question on line 50. Do you know why this is here?
Now we will change our page. You mean the comment?
No, just this thing that says undefined.
Oh, it says undefined size T. Oh wow, when you mouse over it, it says undefined.
Yeah.
No, what are you mousing over? Because don't. But your size is highlighted, is it? I can't see. Is it blue?
Okay. So I'm highlighting it. Like.
Oh, don't highlight it. Don't highlight it. Click somewhere else and then mouse over size.
It like goes away when I.
Can you just erase the whole thing and retype it in? Erase the whole thing. Oh, you still have it. No. Even after you erase it, you have undefined right there.
Yeah, I don't know what.
No. Where is it coming from? It's not size T. No, it's gone. No. All right, so go back go to the previous line and hit enter. enter. Now just type out that for statement for size t I equals 0, space, 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 I equals 0. Well, now that you don't have that, if you mouse over now, none of that happens with this thing, right? I think it's a bug.
I think somebody like left a comment or something.
Oh, but
like
why
using
it's a
coding
bug,
room.
I think, isn't it? It's a bug in coding rooms.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a bug or if
No, it is a bug because what you see is not what the system sees. No. Do what you did. But put it back. Let's retap the whole thing so that whatever that. The bug is because I think there is an invisible character, UTF character or something there that we can't see, which is interfering with the parsing of that program by coding rooms. Because coding rooms is obviously got a JavaScript parser for the C++ code. Yes.
I think
Because coding rooms is already telling you whether your code is, it's doing some basic C++ stuff, right? At least it's doing indentation and it's also telling you some things here, autocompletes. So some kind of basic parser is built into coding rooms via JavaScript. It's not happening on the server. It's happening in your browser. Now that parser has a bug in it because it is giving you the wrong tooltips. Well, never mind that, we don't need to get into the explanation. Yeah, now what you do is get rid of the buggy for line altogether. Triple click. Oh, well, hang on. You get the undefined right there.
yeah, so I deleted the bottom one and then it just moved to the top. So
Well, all right, I don't know. Yeah, you can get rid of it. We don't have to debug, their product. Okay.
it just moves.
Yeah, it's very interesting. All right. No, put it back to what it was. Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's more in. Was it? No. It has to be indented indent in. One more. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Now it's gone. That thing is not there.
It's just up here now.
Oh, it's up there. Oh, well, all right. Okay, it's definitely a bug. Okay. In fact, if you just copy the whole thing and paste it into with cat-v, you can see what the special character is that's throwing them off. But let's not do it. Okay. Shuffle are we ready to implement animate _ shuffle? Have you renamed all the animate methods to animate example?
There's only one in here, right?
Oh, but in main. Animate _ example. All right, great. Now we can go back to our code, flipbook.cpp. There's something that I wanted to refactor. Go to the constructor, the constructor where you make the, what do we do here in the constructor? Do we actually pad it? Oh, we only truncate it, don't pad it. Great, okay. Yeah, I was worried that the constructor was doing something wrong and setting a bad example for up and coming programmers, because the constructor shouldn't really be padding the string and all. Really, the clean way to do it is the constructor basically just says, if you want that width, that's the width I can accept. The rest of it I can throw away. That much is justified, but I don't think it, because the reason I say that is because if you just pad it, then some of the animate methods might become problematic.
Hey, Professor, I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Keenan, is that you?
Yeah.
All right. Can someone else edit the code? Well, all right. All right. Go ahead. I can answer someone's question in the meanwhile. Does anybody have any questions for a couple of minutes while Keenan is, back? Until Keenan is back. No questions?
I have a question, Professor.
Sure, Zane.
Can you is that line under void flipbook animate example, is that page minus or page equals page dot append?
Page equals.
That's
what are you looking at it on a phone or iPad?
No, I'm looking on my computer, but it just looks kind of blurry for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, I see it.
It's crisp for me. What's your internet connection like?
It might be a bit yeah, it might be a bit iffy. That's probably why.
Yeah. Are
Just
you on
that
campus?
one, though.
Is anybody on campus? You know, Kaylee is not on campus even. So
Yeah, I'm on campus.
you're on campus?
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is really bad.
On
I'm not on
campus?
campus,
No, but
but
I thought you're in a vehicle. Oh, this is not a vehicle. You're actually in a room.
No, I'm in a vehicle, but I'm like on campus.
But how? No, yeah. Vehicle Wi-Fi is usually bad, right? If you're on KJs or something, you'll get good Wi-Fi. And in fact, you should be in KJs because it's much warmer than your vehicle. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's open.
Oh, it's not open.
Yeah, like they have weird hours right now.
Oh, geez. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Then I should make that. I should thank you. I should mention this to.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Thank you, Keenan. I should mention this during our division meeting, because some of the things we're talking about in our meetings, because you guys are not attending our meetings, you don't know what what the kinds of things that we talk about at Foothill meetings. So the things that we're talking about in our Senate meetings are that students come early to Foothill for classes because we have on-campus classes. But it's cold. It's cold out there. Can we make sure that students who come early have a place that's warm to sit for their early classes, like 8 a.m. classes? Or do we have enough food in our pantry, a free pantry, that if someone comes here hungry and they're not able to concentrate because of hunger, can they go? So those are the kinds of things that taxpayer money is being spent on. So which is you may be interested to know. All right, so thank you, Kaylee, for that information. Kanan, yeah, you can go ahead, create a new method. Oh yeah, there's 2 blank lines after page, line 25, 26, and 27. Get rid of, clean up that method a bit. And also the for loop after that. You don't need the braces. No, you can have the blank line, but the for loop after that doesn't need the braces, and you can have it. Yeah, that's great. And that's great. Oh, the rest of it, people can clean up later. But let's go and implement our shuffle, right? Animate shuffle. And I'll say in comments what we need to do. Here's what you guys can do. All of you together do the shuffle method. Hopefully, set yourself a target. Together coding the shuffle method, no more than 15 minutes, okay? 15 minutes, you should be done with the shuffle method. After that, the next 15 minutes, set a timer or something, okay? Because otherwise it's kind of drift. Next 15 minutes, each of you gets only 15 minutes to create your own, animate _, something. Yeah, all of you together for shuffle. So use the shuffle working together as an example to to get an idea of what needs to happen. Okay, all right. I'm there to help, and you need more time, that's fine, but try. No. Let's not. So here, what we're going to do is put a comment on, put a blank line before the method on line 22. Yeah. And then let's put a comment, one more blank line before that, so that this new method is separated out. Okay, so in this comment, we're going to say this animate method will randomly shuffle characters into place on the page until each character turns into its a final form or something like that. I don't know, I'm just making up a sentence right here. Okay, does it make sense? Okay, all right, okay. So thank you. All right, so the first line of string page is equal to, and let's say make them all spaces, right? Make them all spaces. So you're going to say, oh, that's what you were trying to do. Thank you, Keenan. No, what you were trying to do was great. Page equals page dot append, right? Oh, string page semicolon right there. String page, yeah, and then a blank line after that. That's exactly what Keenan was trying to do on the previous line. Was it original width? Yeah, I think it was original width, right? Yeah, original width, comma, space, right? So and then put a blank line before that, and we'll also make a comment saying what it is. I'm not going to do the whole method, okay? And you should stop me. If I'm trying to do the whole method, please stop me, because there are lots of juicy bits here that you should do and enjoy. I don't want to take it all away. All right. So, but yeah, blank enter right there. And one more enter. and we're going to put a comment there. Well, yeah, so put a comment there saying make our blank page, say our page starts out blank. Our page starts out blank. Now we have the target string, right? Where is the target string stored? It is under target underscore string, right?
It's so it's
No,
uh
no, in the constructor. Go to the constructor. It's stored in a called target underscore
yeah,
string.
target.
No,
Or
target is a
yeah,
parameter. It's stored in target underscore. So let's go to our method. So here, what we want to do is instead of original width, we just want to fit in as many spaces as the target string length. So instead of target original width, you say target string dot length. On the previous line, where you say original width, yeah, double click the original width and change that to target string dot length. Target underscore string dot length, open close. Right, and also extend the comment on the previous line saying our page is only as wide as the target string itself. Note our page is only as wide as the target string itself. So that will, I think that's saves us a lot of worry and concern in many of the animate methods. This padding is a pain. I don't like padding, whether in HTML or anything. Padding is a pain. And trying to avoid it means that we can process fewer characters. Okay, all right, great. So on the next line, we're going to do that loop that Keenan wanted to had a question about, and I'm not going to do the whole thing. Hopefully you get a chance to finish it off. Okay, so for size
so Professor,
I
instead of I++, what would I use to make it just like randomize?
We'll use rand.
Oh, okay.
We'll use a random. Yeah, don't worry. I'll show you how. Right. So yeah, size t I equals 0. Yeah, semicolon. Yeah, I less than length of target string. Yeah, target string dot length. I++. Right. So that's going to be our loop. And yeah, open close semicolon. Yeah, I++, and put some spaces before the I++, and also yeah, less than. Great. Okay. Now in here, what we're going to do is create a body for the for loop. Yeah, the space at the end. Yeah, space here. Yeah. Now, yeah, enter. Now in here, what we're going to do is essentially, if page square. Well, no, I should say this in comment. Don't. I'm not. Yeah, I shouldn't say the code. Okay, this is just a comment. You got to translate this into code. Yeah. So put a comment. Put a comment there. So what we're going to do, if the ith character on page, if the ith character on the page is not equal, if the ith character, if the ith, yeah, or you can just say if a page of I think that's more succinct, right? If page of no, just say page square bracket I think that is, we shouldn't confuse things more than necessary. Page square bracket I. Yeah, is not target string square bracket I is not yeah, target underscore string square bracket I. Yeah, all right, that's fine. It's only a comment. Yeah, then we will change it to another random character. Change it to a random character. We will change it to another random character. All right, now I'll show you how to change it to a random character, but everything else you got to do. Yeah, that's what Keenan was asking. Okay, so so on the next line, this is how we change it to a random character. So what we want to do is on the next line, we're going to say it needs to be a printable character. And it shouldn't be /r and /n and all. So what we want to do is we want to pick an ASCII value that is between let's say 32, which is space, and 100 and what? Can someone look up the ASCII value for yeah, but bring up the ASCII table. ASCII table. ASCII table. ASCII. And don't, yeah, hit enter. All right, if you click any one of them, I just want to see the range, what numbers we should use. Yeah, is that, yeah, bring up anyone. Yeah, click on one that shows me all the numbers, shows us all the numbers, and then we can see which one we want. Oh, that's all we see? We want the whole
Can
thing.
you
Oh,
see
yeah,
that?
we got the whole thing. Yeah. No, we actually had the whole thing right there. Oh, yeah, this is good. The first one, the colorful one. Yeah, click on the colorful one. Okay, great. All right, so we have octal, decimal. Okay, so let's say a character. Okay, starts at 32, and they're all printable from 32, and all printable up to 176. I don't think we'll use any characters greater than, no, that's octal 176. All printable up to 126. I don't think our target strings, our animation strings are going to have characters beyond less than 32 or greater than 126. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Yes? Okay. So what we need is a number between 32 and 126 inclusive. Is everybody okay with this so far? A random number between 32 and 126. Okay, great. So so what we do there is change it to another. So put a comment. No, I'm not going to do this. Put a comment there. Put a comment there. Yeah, put a comment. So to get a random character, we will generate a random number using rand. Next line. Or you kind of break it up even shorter, right? So yeah, all right. So
Yeah, I just type it out and then I break it up.
yeah, that's fine. So you can format it however you want, right? So using rand, such that is between 32 space 32 and within space within parentheses you can say space and 126, which I believe is close quote or dash or something like that. ASCII value 120. Yeah, right. I don't know. Yeah, all right, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's great. So do you know how to do this? Do you want me to tell you how to do this? Do people know how to do this?
I'm not sure I know how to do this, but somebody
So
else.
what is the range? What is the range between 32 and 126? Well, so essentially what you want is to generate a random number in that range. 32 plus 90 is 126. Yes? No, 32 plus 94 is 126.
Yes.
So generate a random number from 0 to 94 and add it to 32. Then you'll get a random number from 32 to 126. Yeah.
So would we do that as?
Yeah, you can do the srand, but srand shouldn't be called in a library. Srand should be called in main. So that's not our job. So we'll just do the randomization. Yeah, and they'll get the same randomization every time. If they want a different one, they'll have to call srand in their main. Does that make sense, Keenan? Yeah, Kaylee's nodding her head, but Keenan, yeah, you asked a question.
Not 100%.
So the effect of this, if we don't use srand and we just use rand here, is that every time your animate is called, you'll get the same animation, the same sequence of random numbers.
I see.
Okay. Now the question is, should we call srand in the animate method? So every time you call it, you get a different animation. It's a design question. It's a product design question, right? And a software engineering code factoring question. Where would you put the call to srand? Should the call to srand be in your animate method, or should you not do it and say my animation will only do one animation, right? If you want different animations, you got to call srand. Is that the better approach, or should you say don't worry about calling srand? I'll just give you a different animation each time. I'll call srand myself. Which is a better programmer? Then no, take a wild guess. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're wrong.
I think there's like no wrong answer, because like one, it's like preemptively like.
So maybe there's no wrong answer. What is a better answer? What do you think is a better answer?
Well, I mean, without srand, it'll have a predicted outcome, which I guess could be easier to fix.
Without I see, without srand, they don't have a predictive outcome, you're saying?
No, they do. They will have like a more predictable outcome, and they can see if anything's changing because it'll
Yes,
be the
yes, yes.
same response every time.
Yes. I think that's what Keenan is saying, and that is the correct answer. The correct software engineering answer, the better software engineering answer to this is that it should not use srand inside of libraries, right? srand should be an atomic call that is reserved for main, right? The client to call. The client needs to has the ultimate, they usually control. Everybody values freedom and control more than flavors. Okay, so if you go to an ice cream store and say you have many flavors but only those flavors, yeah, I know. All right, okay, you can make your own flavor, make your own pizza, everybody loves that. So srand should never be called in our libraries, and I think that's, I've seen experienced programmers make this error also. Sometimes when I say make this library and I need this, I'll pay you so much for that, and then it doesn't behave predictably, and I find out when I grill them more, I find they call srand, right? srand should not be called by experienced programmers unless they are writing a main or a client-based program, a client program, because it just says you don't have control after that. Okay, so that is everybody okay now? Now you know how to generate a random number in that range. However, what this does is only changes the page. It doesn't. So you have to print the changed page, right? Compare it to the target string. If it is the same as the target string, you should exit the loop. So you should have an infinite loop. Please tell me if you understand every step of what I'm saying. Your animation here does not have a guaranteed completion, but you can be sure it'll complete, okay? Eventually, because you're going to have an infinite loop, which is going to print a page, shuffle the characters. If the characters have changed and equal to the target string, that is your break condition. That's the only time it exits the loop. Otherwise, it's going to continue changing. How can you be sure that the target final condition, the exit condition, is going to be reached? You can be sure because there's only so many characters and you're changing one every 50 milliseconds. After it settles into the final character, it's never going to change after that. Yes? Only the other guys are going to change.
Professor, are we going to do each individual character?
That's what you're doing right there. Yes.
Okay.
So in that loop is going to go through every individual character and change it if it's not the target. If it's a target, it's going to leave it there. Yeah. So so you can break out of the loop in many ways. In fact, one of the common ways in which people break out of the loop, this is how they do it. I can guess that, because Kaylee's looking up in the sky and some of you are still appear a little confused. I can guess that this may take you longer than 15 minutes. So I'm going to walk you through a bit more of the code. Is that okay? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
please.
here's how our animation is going to go, right? Go above your for loop, outside of, there. Where you had the mouse before on line 32. Yeah, enter a couple of times. Okay, now, only one black line, thank you. One, enter, two enters. One more. Okay, now put a comment there saying this is our outer animation loop. It is an infinite loop. However, and put however in all caps, because that's really important, because writing infinite loops is an extremely dangerous thing. You should never write infinite loops unless you're dead sure that the program is basically is not a serious program, right? We're playing around like this, or for sure that there is a convergence criterion here. It is converging like a mathematical series. It's it converges to a sum. It does not just diverge and go on forever and ever. You got to be 100% sure that it will converge to the solution. Okay. However, writing infinite loops is extremely dangerous. Only write. Oh, I was just saying that. You don't have to write that, right? This is our animate loop. However, you can just say, however, we can be sure that it will exit, because we can be sure that it will exit because every character in the page changes to a random character but will every character will stop changing. Every character on the page will stop changing once it achieves its final form. And there's only a finite number of different forms it can take. Does it make sense? Final form, and there's only a finite there is only a finite number of forms it can take. Or only number of values it can take. In fact, change form to value. I think that's better. Every character after reaching its final value, and there are only a finite number of values it can take. Does that make sense? Yeah, that is the reason we're using a while loop. So in an interview and all, if you have to write an algorithm on the whiteboard, don't use an infinite loop. But if you do use an infinite loop, you can be absolutely sure that the interviewer is looking, right? So if you have an opportunity to use an infinite loop in an interview, and you are absolutely sure that will converge, that'll be a great opportunity for you to show the interviewer that you are aware of this gotcha, right? And that you know how to use infinite loops, because that's the reason why beginner programmers are cautioned. In fact, I know many professors, even at Foothill, used to mark down students. I'm pretty sure it happens in your other classes, right? If you have an infinite loop in your assignment, you'll see red ink from the professor saying circle, saying -1 there. You shouldn't use infinite loops. It's bad practice. Have you got that program error, assignments marked like that in the past? I know students who've had that from other professors, okay? Because many professors saying that's bad practice, and there's a reason for that. Because infinite loops are so damn dangerous, they don't want newbie students to be playing with it unless you're dead sure. So that's why I say, if you master this, this will be a great opportunity for you to show an interviewer that I've mastered the subject, which means that I can make use of dangerous constructs that newbies don't use, right? However, if you're a newbie and use a dangerous construct without mastering the subject, the interviewer can tell, right? Because they'll say, you're using this. That means you need to know that you're 100% sure that there's an exit condition, but I don't see that. So you're just using that because you want to use it. Then that's a no hire decision, right? So you master this, and these are powerful tools. These are things that you'll hear in classes and Michael's notes and everywhere, that you'll see tools and also a warning saying don't use it, right? It does not mean don't use it. It means that don't use it unless you gain sufficient expertise, which means that's a place for you to dig in and find out, why should I not use it, right? Anytime when someone says don't do that, you need to find out, why should I not use it? That's the only way you can find out how I can get better than that. Okay, so is everybody okay so far? This is what we're going to do. Where's our, this is our outer while loop. Okay, line 36, hit enter. Line, right? Say while true, while true. While within parentheses, you're going to say true. Right? This is our infinite loop. And then make a body after that. Right? And put your entire for loop now inside your while loop. Yeah. Put your entire for loop inside the while loop. So indent everything in. Yeah. All right. That's great. Okay.
No. Indent all the comments, or are they okay where they are?
Yeah. So on line 37, hit enter. Line 37, hit enter. Yeah. Now you're going to say, put a comment there saying this for loop will change the contents of the page. This for loop will change the contents of the page. And above that, we need to say print the page. And no, about the line above that, you would say print the page, and then wait for 50 milliseconds before changing it. Yeah, also in a comment, in a comment, print the page, wait for 50 milliseconds. Print the page now, print the page, wait for 50 milliseconds. Yeah, enter right there. That's one of the things you do, and then this for loop will change. And then what you want to do is outside of the for loop here, outside of the for loop, I'm going to show you one way to break out of the for loop. Okay, outside of the for loop, you say outside of the for loop, you're going to say if changed, no, this is code. I'll tell you the code. If and then changed, with change is going to be a Boolean variable. We'll create that. Okay, changed within parentheses. Yeah, then on the next line, you say break. That is our condition for breaking out of the loop. And before you enter the for loop, yeah, put an end after, should it be 39 or actually on line 40, hit enter after the 40, after line 40. Yeah. All right. Now, what we want to say is bool changed equals. Now, what we're going to do is we're entering that for loop with the assumption that nothing is going to change. If something changes, we can't exit the loop, right? So we're going to say bool change equal false. Nothing has changed. So say false, and inside the for loop, right? You're going to put, yeah, you're going to say if page of I is not target string. Yeah, no comment. No, put a comment. Put a comment there. Yeah, I don't want to say any more code there. Blank line, and then a comment. Blank line and a comment. Yeah. Yeah, blank line there and then a comment. All right. Now you can put a comment saying if page of I was changed, set change to true. That's all. Is that self-explanatory enough? Does everybody understand what needs to get done? That's all. Now, tell me if that loop, the whole thing makes sense. We haven't written any code, all just comments, basically pseudocode. Yes? But tell me if that loop makes total sense to you. What are we doing there? Entering the loop, printing the page. Yes? Waiting 50 milliseconds. You know how to do that too, yes? And after you wait for 50 milliseconds, you're going to change all of the characters or try to change all of the characters. And characters will change only if they're not the target character. Yes? If any of the characters change, you're going to say changed. If nothing changed, change is still going to be false when you exit the for loop. Yes or no?
So if one character matches, it'll be marked as changed.
Yes. Even if one character changed,
Okay.
the page is changed. You'll only exit the loop. You'll only exit the while loop when the page has not changed after one complete iteration.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. I think this will be a really cool animation. In fact, last quarter when we did this with the Turkey, I think was not Turkey or Chanyi, maybe not last quarter, the quarter before even. We didn't do it in factored like this. Okay, I think this is much better looking. It actually has the code has evolved in one quarter to a much better looking sample. So I think this is enough for you guys to play with and craft the entire solution by yourself. Is that okay? Do you think you can do this in 15 minutes? I think there's enough there, but not too much. I think this is 15 minutes worth of work. Can you do this in 15 minutes? Are you confident?
I guess we'll see.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess we'll see is a good idea. Good
Personally,
answer.
I don't think I can do it alone, but with the
No,
help
all
of
of you together. And I think, Katie also nodded her head a couple of times. So I think we have a couple of people who are reasonably confident. Yeah. Kaylee, is that okay?
Yeah.
You can all try it. Yeah. And by the way, even if you do this, you still have to do that stickman demo, right? You got to do that old demo with the stickman and everything. So this is just something you're all doing together. Okay. Good. Van, you good with this? Okay, June, Giovanni, Yu Yang, I'm not hearing anybody else. June, are you here?
I'm good with it. Yeah.
I'm good with it too.
Like
Okay,
50% with
So
it.
there's enough people who are comfortable with it. Okay, please keep your cameras on, guys. Yeah, that'll be greatly appreciated. Okay. Okay, take this away. Complete it. 15 minutes. Call me back. Okay. Set a timer for 15 minutes. Call me back. If you're not done in 15 minutes, I'll complete it and we'll run it. Yeah. So this is your chance. This is your chance. Complete it before I get it. Eat it before I eat it. Okay. And keep talking, okay? Because if there's silence, I don't know if you guys are working or taking off.
Right. So firstly, we need to make rand, right? But it has to be between 32 and 126. I don't remember.
94, right?
Huh? A4.
94, right? A random number up to 94, and then you add 32 to
Oh
it.
yeah, you're right. Wait, so that means I probably want to set a variable
Make it-
equal to
yeah.
the rand and then
Mhm. Probably make it outside the for loop.
you think, okay. Oh yeah, that's
The
that's
while
true.
loop too. Yeah. Like int random or something.
Like that.
I was just gonna say like int. You could do like int rand. Just like making the variable, and then I do think you need to change it in the for loop though. But I think you should make the variable outside of the while loop. So then semicolon. 36, yeah. And then in the for loop you do rand equals, and then I honestly don't remember how to make a random number.
Well, it's rand.
I think you could do character ASCII value equals random int from like 32 and then comma 126. That's what I found when I searched it up.
You don't have to add, because professor was saying like from 0 to 94 and then you
I
add the
don't know.
You could do that too. You could use 0 to 90, whatever, and then add 32 so that starts at 32.
Mhm.
I think if we do. Wait, 0 to 94 or 1 to 95.
Wait, when you do int rand on 36, int rand equals 94 and then rand
But
percent.
does rand work that way? Like holding it as a variable and everything? I thought it was.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think
Oh,
we're gonna have to
okay.
set it to something else.
Okay.
But how do we set a variable equal to the rand output? That's my question.
Like variable to the rand. I think you could just pull like, you know, like, I don't know, box equals, and then whatever's inside of the rand. The rand simply just is the action of shuffling it. So yeah, say like box and then box equals rand. You can make that one whole line actually, instead of like rand open close percent 95 plus 34. You can all put that into int box equals all that stuff. So like copy paste it.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah, like that works.
Smart guy.
There we go.
All right, so we have our
Do 32, right? Not 34.
32. And then do you guys know how we generate the ASCII
ASCII.
the ASCII values?
I was a little bit lost on that part. It's not just like the numbers 32 to 1 something something something. It was same. I think it was like the same way that we have like hexadecimals, etc. and stuff. There's like a special number for it. Let's see. Or maybe it actually is just numbers.
Do this the other way around. Oh, it's int ASCII. Or no.
No, that's just the variable name that it chose.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
treated as an integer, right? I think it's just that it might be default. So whenever there's a number input into, oh, scroll up for a second. There could be a chart there too.
Python, C#, C++.
CPP.
Yeah, you can just put the number, right? That's not what it looks like.
Yeah, so the number does represent the ASCII. Hold on.
Oh, so we just have to convert it from an int to a character, but convert the integer
so.
of the number to a character. So it would be like int box. Character. Would it be like this?
I think you could do like char and then
Like that?
Oh, wait a minute, I found a quick C++ thing on here. So like, someone set up like a 3-line code for this. They used cn. If you just take like, in this instance, they're trying to find a, the ASCII of a, and they did a C out of saying like the value of a is, and then they said int parenthesis a end parenthesis. So you really just take the character a and intify it, and then it just transfers into.
Yeah, no, that's what I did, but like in
Oh.
like the opposite. So if you see we have int box and then I generated a random number to go into
Uh-huh.
box, and then this is like converting it into a letter or a
Oh,
character.
okay, for sure. So if
And then I think this is what we want to do. It's like basically like if the character matches the letter. So I is the letter in our. So I'm trying to think.
yeah, that's for sure. Oh, double equal though, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So if page and target string does not match, then we change to another random character.
So target string I
Is also just I. And then page I is box. Yeah.
So how do we set it if it gets the right value?
Yeah.
wait, I'm confused. So is it like moving around like at different places and different characters?
No, I think it's going letter by letter, like
So it's
it's
going
like
from right to left.
it's like cracking the code, kind of like it's like scrolling through characters until it gets the right one and then it's locking. That's our goal.
Yeah. Oh, and would it be something like if if it does match, you just say changed is true, and then it just kind of goes.
No, so
through the-
changed just means that it's like it changed a letter.
Oh.
So I don't understand.
Oh, I thought changed means you break out of the while loop, and that means that we found our end goal, so it stopped forever.
Oh, I see.
But that would only mean if like the whole word was completed, right?
Yeah. So what was the reason that we're using ASCII numbers for this? Like just to like fill in a random.
Random value.
So how do we, okay, my question right now is how do we lock it once we know we have the right letter?
Can't we do page I equals and then like whatever that character is? Equals like box or whatever.
Oh, maybe it's target string I.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
But one equals.
1 equals?
Yeah. Because you're setting it, not comparing.
Oh, you're right.
Also like the if char box, like that's definitely not right.
You don't think so? Because I'm pretty sure if you have a number as an integer and you
Well,
open it
you're
as
trying
a,
to like change it to a character, right?
yeah,
You have to like encapsulate that.
okay.
Right. Yeah, so wait, like put a parenthesis on the left and right side of the box and connect it to char, yeah.
Put a parenthesis.
Around like
Yeah. Oh no, on the actual word box. So like put the word box into the parentheses.
On both of them?
No, just the one that says char.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that should convert the actual integer to a character.
and then like move the space
With
between
the-
char and the box. Yeah. Right, Van?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, can someone walk me through what this is supposed to do exactly again? I think I kind of missed
So-
it actually.
So
Yeah.
we basically want to go character by character and scroll through ASCII values until it matches the right letter, and then go to the next letter and same thing. So
So like it starts at
if
0,
that
right?
makes sense.
It starts from the left and then it goes
Mhm.
like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then until it gets like H, right?
Uh-huh.
You want to like the second. Is that right or no?
Let me see. I do not think it's gonna work, but
Are we trying to find like the word cs2a when there's 22?
yes.
Okay, so the first one's gonna be C. So are we going left to right for this?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, wait, so we're gonna like find C, and that's probably like if it's such a 32, it's gonna be like A, B, C, 30, 34, 35.
Well, the thing is, it's not scrolling, it's doing a random.
Kenan, do you want to like right now print
Oh,
add
right.
Yeah.
Kenan, do you want to add the print on like E9 or whatever? Because we didn't even print out the page yet.
Oh, you're right. Are we gonna print empty page first? Do we want to print a bunch of blank spaces first for this one?
Sure.
I don't think we need to, do we?
No.
So what should I put in print?
I think it should be outside of the for loop. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I think it should be up there.
Oh, I see what you're, yeah, I see what you're saying. Well,
Because it will go through, like get the random, and then it will
yeah,
print.
but it'll only print the end output here, won't it?
If there was like a C out or a print inside of a for loop, it would print each iteration, I think. Unless that's what you want.
Yeah, we want it to print each iteration.
Oh, then it should be
It should be in the for loop.
inside of whatever triggers the iteration. Yeah.
So I think it should be like. No,
Do you have it somewhere?
huh?
So didn't we write it earlier? The
The
print-
original.
Yeah.
Oh, page. We want print page or see out page.
Yeah.
Right. Oh no.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Do you want me to come and fix it up for you?
I think we're doing pretty good.
I think we're making
Great.
progress.
Great.
It's progress.
Just let me know, okay? It's 9:33. If you guys can wrap it up by 9:40, we can run it and do some more stuff.
All right.
Gotcha.
So we have. It's going to be pushing the output. This is checking if The value is correct.
When do we change page?
Change page.
Right, because we're printing out page, but we never.
Oh yes. Page value.
So like if it's wrong, if it's not right, we still need to change it.
Hmm.
So page I is 12. Well, this is changing page, isn't it? This is
Well,
setting
that's-
page.
Yeah,
This is setting each individual page value to.
but isn't that
string
only if
value.
it's the correct target string?
Oh, you're right.
I think regardless, we need to do that, but in that if, we should
I
say-
think above it, or no, I think outside of it, we should do. Oh, we could do here. We'll go like this. I think this should work. Equals to. Like that? Would that work?
Yeah, but the print should be, the cout should be after that, right?
Everything was super
Yeah.
competitive. Magic Johnson telling me about Monte Carlo. He's like 101 right now. I was like, okay, MJ came in on violence.
Somebody have.
MJ looks at me and he goes,
Hey guys, check if your mics are on.
I seen what you did to my team. Fuck you. I say, yeah.
Ashwath, I think your mic is on.
That's why you see right at the
Ashwa.
Ashwath.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
It's all good, all good.
Wait, what if we do, sorry, maybe I'm confused, but, because it will still, like in the else, it'll still change page I, right? Which we don't want to
Yeah.
do if it's wrong, so why don't we just do the cout page I there? Like in the, does that make sense?
So you only want to have see out page if it does change?
Well, no, I'm saying like in the else right now, it's gonna change the page I even if it's wrong. Right?
Yeah, we don't want
So we
that.
want to just print it even though we want to print it but not change it. So I think we need to do the cout there maybe? I don't know. Yeah, we need to print it without changing it. Which I don't know if you can even do that, but
I think, wait, this might work.
Make it work.
that's what I was
Oh.
thinking.
Okay.
Or I think we should just do cout page.
So if the character meets the target string, the target string becomes page I. You print page and then flush.
But I think
And
else
then-
still need to have it print the page with the, you know, random char that we got. So
Yeah,
I think we do like page brackets I, like cout page brackets I.
I think we just need something before the if loop that prints it and then run the if loop. So I don't think we
Maybe
actually need
somewhere
the
outside
else
of it.
statement. I don't think we need the else statement, so I'm gonna comment it out really quick for now.
So print it and then only save it if it's true.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I like that.
Print. Actually, I'm gonna do cout.
We still need to save the page with the new,
Yeah, no, I left that. Oh wait.
because
Yeah,
it's just
I
print the
left
empty
it.
page. Or, you know, like it's not going to change the page if it's wrong.
Cout flush looks like that, right?
Yeah, but cout. That's-
Oh. So it does not look. I mean,
Wait,
we
Kenny,
could.
but I'm saying that like you didn't change the page, so like on 50, it's just gonna like keep printing the same page. Because we still want to print it out even if it's wrong. Am I wrong?
Well, each time the for loop runs, won't it change?
What do you mean?
Like each time the cout's only gonna run once every time the for loop runs, right?
Yeah.
But every time the for loop runs, it's gonna be changed, won't it?
Because I
The
think
random, the box? What's gonna be changed?
So I think we need to. I think we need to change page I without locking it and
Yeah,
see that.
why can't we just print that? Like, why can't we do C out page brackets I? So then it prints the I, right? But it won't like save it.
Yeah.
And then if it's true, we do save it.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. No, I'm like sorry. I'm like not trying to attack you or anything.
No. You're good. You're good.
I'm like
I'm not 100%
ideas out
certain
there.
on this either. Why do we have this here now? This is so annoying.
It's okay.
Whatever.
It's okay. I don't know.
It's a curse. Well, we still need to do changed. We need to
So
figure out
if
change.
the like the whole word right equals the target string. Oh,
So
I think we should make another if, like if
okay, if page
equals yeah, target string, right? Then changed equals true. I think you should have to change.
oh yeah, Richard. Yeah.
Make sure to put a semicolon on a 62 after the break. Mm.
All right. I mean, we can try to run it and just see what it does.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Oh. Changed was not declared in scope. So,
How?
did I spell it wrong? No. Maybe like
Oh,
that.
do it outside it or no? I don't know.
Let me try that. I just changed.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe do it outside of the while loop. I don't know. Oh,
Undefined reference to main.
mm,
Is that because we have
wait,
all
what do you
this?
mean? Does that look right to everybody?
Make sure. Yeah.
You did animate underscore shuffle. Yeah.
Well, the fact that nothing else kind of like broke, I guess we kind of got it, except that it just won't build to the thing. So I guess we could call a mandolin.
Oh,
Professor? Or
Yeah, I'm here.
Kaylee-
I don't
Kaylee,
want
do you have
to.
an idea?
Yeah, I don't mean to, butt in or anything. I'm happy to just stick around and watch you guys if you want.
Yeah, no,
I'm not gonna-
definitely.
Hmm?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Same. Look.
Kaylee, what were you saying?
no, I don't know. Can we see the other, the one we wrote before, the other animate? I just want to see. Do we need a C out end L? Wait, go down a little bit more. Sorry.
See how end out.
I don't know. Is that all that's on there? The end of the.
Yeah, that's.
Hmm.
Professor,
Mm-hmm.
do you think you could help us find where this undefined reference to main is?
Oh, you have an undefined reference to main somewhere?
Yeah, we're trying to figure
Okay,
that out.
yeah, that's easy to fix. Hey, hang on. Can you fix the indentation of line 36? And
Yes.
and the initial value should be false. You didn't set it to false, so you have to set it to false.
Well, it's down here.
Oh, then why didn't you just declare it there? Why did you change it up there?
It was giving us, if I'll show you.
It was giving us an error.
Oh, I see. Yes. Oh, no, it shouldn't. Yeah. All right. No. What's the error? You shouldn't get any errors now. Oh, further down. Let's see where your if statement is. It should be in the same scope. Further down, let's see where your if statement is. Your if should be. Oh, no. Oh, wait a sec. Wow. Okay. So there's a bunch of code here that I can't. Can you fit? Yeah, fit. Yeah. All right. Good. Thank you, Keenan. That's great. Okay. While true, before the for loop starts, you've declared bool changed equals false. Okay. And inside the for loop, you change to true if it's fine. If changed. All right. So the only reason I can think of why there's a it's not recognizing. Why does it say changed? Not.
So if we put it outside of the while loop.
No, it shouldn't. No, I'm saying, why is this not working? That's my question. Why this should work, because you got your variable declared there. Just clean it up a little bit, okay? So that'll help us find out what the issue is. Just make that, right where you have bool change equals false. Get rid of make that bool change equals false rather than make that one line bool change equals false. Yeah. All right. So good. All right. Now, if page of I, all right, int box. What's this, by the way? Hang on just a sec.
It was just a placeholder for our.
Oh, it's just a placeholder. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're
variable.
random character, like
Yeah.
you're selecting a random character. Okay. Rand %95 plus 32. Yeah, that's great. In fact, there's a nice way to say that it's an idiom. Instead of 32, say space within single quotes. It's the same thing, but space within single quotes instead of 32 makes it readable for you when you come back later. No, space, one space. Yeah, that's 32. That value, that's 32, yes? Because the space ASCII character is 32. So when you read it, we know it's space, not, okay, 95 plus space, print. Oh, but where are you setting, oh, all right, you're printing the page /r, okay, flush. Now, if char box equals tar string. Oh, I see. Okay, it's not char box equals. Do you want me to say this, or do you want me to you find it? It's a bug. You can find out quite easily. But anyway, that's unrelated to the bug that you were facing right now. So let's fix that. Okay. This is a logic bug. You've got a logic bug on line 52 and 53. Okay. So you can fix these guys later. But I'm looking at the other thing. Why are you getting an error for changed unknown? Can you run it one more time?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just leaving a note so we remember to look back at 52 and 53.
And by the way, it should be not equal. Yeah, all right, it's fine. Yeah, you can find out. Okay, compile. All right, go further up. Okay, what's the first error? The first one.
It's
Okay.
all, it's all changed. It's all like.
No, no, just I just want to see the very first error you got after the G++ line.
Oh, right here.
That's not
Or
the,
actually, no, that's not ours.
yeah,
That's-
okay,
that's
all
what's
right.
here.
Okay.
Or
In
no,
member
it's actually
function
down
shuffle. All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Here's an easy way to find out. Okay. Here's that's what I do. Okay. Now hit enter, hit control L, hit control L. Anytime I compile, this is what I do. Hit a bunch of blank spaces. No, 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 no.
Oh.
Hit control L. Hit control L. Okay. Now up arrow and enter. Okay. Now you can find it easily. Okay. Now you can find it. There'll be a gap. Okay. Good. Changed changed was not declared in the scope on line 57. Okay, it says line 57, that variable does not exist. Okay, now let's increase the size and we can see why the hell you get that error. Okay, so how is it even possible that it doesn't recognize bool change equals false? It's right.
Yeah, no,
there.
it confused me at first too. I thought I misspelled it or something.
Yeah.
Because it's like.
No, but we will get to the bottom of this. This is really strange. Okay, so you've got on line 41, you've got bool change equals false. And then the for loop has this. And so change should be available inside of the for loop for sure. Why is it not recognizing? Line 60, you've got change. Yeah, that's fine. That's line 60 changed. Yeah, it's aligned. So why is it not recognizing changed on line 57? Can you do something here? An experiment? Yeah, just comment out line 57 for now, or comment out line 57 for now. Yeah, and then go to the top, very top, inside the for loop, line 42, and hit enter. Hit enter on line 42, enter. Yeah. No, after the for, yeah, inside the body. Just say change equals true, right? And also you got another error on line 61, okay? You're using the wrong operator. So these are bugs you'll find out, and I shouldn't tell you, right? Because if I tell you, you'll fix it now, but you'll get bitten by that later on at work or something else when you're a professional. So yeah. No, you had it compared to true when you have it, because that's easier. Equals is much easier for the human brain to understand than not equals, usually, I find, right? Just like positive, we're better equipped to deal with positive numbers than negative numbers. So equals true is better than not equals false. Okay, now compile it now. Let's see if we get an error on line 43, because technically you should get the error on line 43 now. Okay, good. Why didn't we not get the error on 43? We're using change, but we're still getting the error on 57. So go back into your code. All right, so we didn't get the error on 43, but we did get the error further down on line 50. And now also uncomment line 50, leave 57 alone, but 58, just comment out 58. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
No, I think you did the wrong thing. The other one, not the if. Yeah, go back to. I think you commented out, not the yeah. Comment out the if, but have the change equals true.
Wait, Professor, we did have an error on 43 though.
We did? I didn't see it.
Yeah. Wait, can you do it again?
Can you do it again?
Yeah, sorry, my computer's like freaking out.
Yeah, enter. Oh, 43, change equals true. Change was not declared in the scope on line 43. Hey, now go back to your code. I'm getting curiouser and curiouser here. Okay, so you got bool changed equals
But Professor,
false.
if you look, if we produce the variable.
No, yeah. Oh, then but I'm so surprised. If that works, there's a bug in their implementation. Yeah, okay, all right. So no, you shouldn't have it there. Put it back to where it was, and I'm trying to figure out why the hell.
Is there any way that the fact that we're drawing bool outside of the loop?
No, it just means if it's on line 41, the scope of change is within the loop only, right? When the loop starts, change is created. You can use change as much as you want inside the loop. Oh, line 61 is outside the loop, right? No, it's inside the loop. Yeah, that's a while loop. Inside the loop, you can use changed, and it should not complain.
Everything is inside the while loop. And bool is declared inside the while loop.
Yeah. And why is it not? And it didn't complain. Oh, and it did complain about 43. Yeah, now complain. Yeah, comment out line 58 also, so that we just get one error and we'll deal with that. Okay. Line 58 and also line 61 because we got an error there, right? Actually, line 61 and 62. Yeah. Now compile it. It should, and we'll make sure we get an error on 43. Okay. So we get an error on 43. Rule change equals false. Okay, all right. I'm pretty sure this is a bug in their implementation. Now copy that entire code and go to cpp.sh. Control A and copy. Oh, you got many files? Doesn't matter. We're just going to do a single file compilation. So Control A, go to cpp.sh. Yeah, paste it right there in yeah, Command A and then paste. Yeah, all right, paste it. Now, where's your run it? You'll get a console. Run it, you'll get a console. It's not going to run, but you'll get a console. Now, click on.
It's drawing for that.
Oh, you don't get a shell here. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you go to online GDB, please? I'm sorry, Kaylee. I know you have a class very soon. But we'll fix it, okay? You can watch the video even if you have to go off. And hey, where's Ali and other people? We had some regulars who dropped off. If any of you are in touch with these people, okay, make sure Discord or Slack or whatever it is, make sure they watch the videos and reach out to you or me or someone in class to get up to speed, okay? Because all of those guys who were regulars before, promising programmers. Okay, can you compile it here?
Yeah, it's still giving me the error for not.
Oh, no, that's okay. Comment out. Oh, I see. You need the flipbook class. No, wait a sec. No. Just copy the contents of the flipbook.h and just stick it in there. Just copy the contents.
Just like at the top.
Yeah, right at the top. Just copy the contents of the entire. Yeah, kind of Control A, copy the whole thing. Yeah, and just put it right there at the top of your online GDB thing. Yeah, there. After, yeah, there you go.
Should I remove?
Comment out the .h, yeah. Now you can get rid of it. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
You know what? The thing is, I am so surprised. I am surprised that this is happening because first of all, okay, I know why it's happening. Now I found out why it's happening. All right, I don't know if, all right, now you can kill this buffer. I found out what the error is. And I can tell you if, all right, I'll tell you. You guys are never going to find out. Go back to your code. Okay. Go to that line where you have bool change equals false. Okay, you see that previous line and then the backslash at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, so the backslash is an escape character. Okay, it says whatever follows me, don't treat it as a regular character, treat it specially.
Oh, okay.
So when you have a backslash followed by a new line, that new line is not registered by the compiler.
I see.
So what happens is that bool changed equals false is part of the previous line now because the new line got discarded. So if you go back to your online GDB window, I'm pretty sure because they do this coloring, right? Because this thing, they got a JavaScript bug, okay? Because they should have highlighted bool change equals false in comment color. It should be in green because it's part of the comment, right? Because the comment didn't end; it has a slash n. The slash n is missing, so that should be green. It should not be like regular code. That's why we spent for 20 minutes of our time debugging a red herring. Right? Go to the online GDB window. I'm pretty sure that'll be in comment color because they have a good parser.
Yeah, it was in comment color.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that
I got rid of it and it actually compiled. Yeah.
Okay. Now I think you should be able to run it. Okay. Good. That's fine. Now you got to kill it. Go back and fix your code so that you can get rid of the comments and everything. Go back to your that's your code. Okay. Now what are you doing? Change equals true. We'll change it. Box. Oh yeah, you got to fix that error. You got a logic bug then, 52 to 53.
Oh,
you want me to tell you what the logic bug? You want to find out yourself? I can stick around, right? If you guys don't have to go off to another class, or even Kylie can come back and follow up later after your current class. After your math class, you can come and watch the video, right? Okay.
Professor, it's on. You said it's on 53.
It's what I see is a bug on 53 or 54. Okay, I'm not going to tell you which one. You're going to find out. It's very easy. Okay, it's just a logic bug. Just follow it through and look at the comment that we've seen that's at the top, right? The comment.
The comment.
Okay, and see what we need to do. Okay, so do you want me to stick around and tell you what the problem is? That's my question.
Could you explain it? I'm not sure I'm catching
Okay,
it.
I will be very happy to explain it.
Because sorry.
I'll be very happy to explain it. But if you want 2 to 5 minutes to just noodle amongst yourself as to
Okay.
what might be the problem, I'm happy to
Okay.
give it to you. It's going to be useful, okay? Just look at the comment and find out whether 57 and 58 implement what you have stated in the comment.
Okay.
Okay, 2 minutes and call me. Okay, I'm going to turn it around so that I'm not in your face. But call me in 2 minutes if you haven't got the thing sorted out. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Do you guys have any idea? Because what I see is it's checking if the character that we generated is the same as the character.
And he also did say logic, so like you're gonna get like an actual character against something that's probably not a character, or is it? Oh no, it's a character against a character, isn't it?
Maybe that's not how you convert.
Maybe that's not how you convert to a character.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see.
You might need to do outside of the if.
Yeah. Hey, Kaylee's right. Don't futz around with stuff that you've already figured out is correct. Okay, so that stuff is all you figured it out. So the bug is
Wait, what
now,
did
I
we
think,
figure out?
narrowed it down. If statement. Okay.
So 54 is fine then. So
Oh, I think it's like this. If we do it like this. So if we do
Yeah,
box like that, maybe. Is that what?
but the box itself wasn't modified, I thought.
I think out.
Huh?
Like that?
You. mm, I don't know. I have to go though. Sorry.
You're all good.
Okay, bye.
Wow. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Um,
Okay. Sorry. Actually, I do need to go too, but I will check the YouTube video to see what we Sorry to leave you there, Keenan.
no, you're all good. I'm gonna just try to compile it and see what it's giving me. Professor, they left me.
All right. Do you want the answer? Do you want the answer or? I can give you the answer now, or I can give it to you on Reddit, or after a few
I
hours.
think, well, if we do it now, I think people can go back and look at the YouTube
Okay.
video.
All right. So that's all correct. And get rid of that line 53.
Get rid of 353.
All right. Here's what we want to do. Why are you comparing? Oh, I see. Box equals target string of I.
So
That is the
box.
What? So the comment up there says if page of I is not the target string of I. That's the test you need.
If page of I is not target string of I. Oh, I see. So we want that here.
Yeah.
So we need to set.
No. You just say if page of I is not equal to target string of I. You say exactly what you have in the comment.
But then we need
but page of I equals box. Page of I equals box. Now, I would prefer if you call it something other than box, call it rand ch, rand underscore ch, to indicate to the user that it's a random character. Also up there, you can say, instead of int box, you can say, no, right there, on that line, you say char rand ch equals, char rand ch equals.
I see.
Right, and then get rid of line 49. You don't need box anymore, line 49.
Okay.
Okay, now this is it, okay?
Okay.
And now get rid of 55 because I don't think there's a logic bug anymore.
Okay.
Or you can say, historically there was a logic bug here. Okay, cool. No worries. Yeah, okay, maybe people. But ideally, people should not look at this. Okay, they should not look at the last 5 minutes of this video. Everybody should try and figure out what the issue is themselves.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to run it and see what it does.
All right, didn't work, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So, but that's fine. It compiled and ran and didn't work. So we just have to figure out what the logic issue is. And I think it should be pretty straightforward. Change equals true. And all right, you're getting a random character. and you're putting it in the page if it's not already equal to the target string of I. And then, why do you have that if page equals target string? Get rid of that altogether.
Professor,
Oh,
I
I
have to
see,
go.
I see. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, one more thing we need to do, right? Line 53, at the end of the if statement, it should not be one statement, it's two statements, so make a block. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Got you. Professor, I have to go.
Zane, that's fine, Zane, yeah. Hey,
I'm
debug
gonna-
it before you watch the rest of this video, okay?
Yeah, I won't.
Yeah, now put the, yeah, there you go. Now, if, now not page equals target string, what happens? Not that one, line 53.
Oh, in the
Line
first
53, where you change page of I, that's where you say change equals true. Now you say change equals true. Changed. Yeah, okay, now close that loop and get rid of your 58 and 59 and 650. Yeah, those guys can go. All right, great. Run it now, up arrow and run it. All right, okay, good. We're getting closer here. Page of I equals random character. Page of I is not equal to target string. You set the page of I and change equals true. If not
Maybe-
change, no, that's all
No.
fine. Now replace the /r with a /n for now. I want to see what if it's yeah, and run it. Okay, so it's printing a whole bunch of lines, right?
Yeah, so it is getting through all the characters.
It's-
It's,
it's
just not. It's not putting in values,
I
or it's
see.
not. It's not see out the value.
Yes.
So
So
I
what you
think-
can do is after. Oh, I see. Go ahead. Go. What did you want to
I
do?
think maybe put a after we set page I.
Yeah, you can say, you can put a C out there. Yeah.
Just maybe.
The cool thing about this class is that we're debugging all our code the old way, not using IDEs and Visual Studio, right? We're using C outs, which is really cool. I like that. Okay, good.
So it's not. It's just putting out a random value. It's not
Yeah.
actually,
That's fine. Let's hang on. Let's find out what's going on. Can you increase the size of the shell a little bit? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So it printed and all right, it's doing something. That's great. What are you printing out, by the way?
The cs2a.
No. In your code, what are you printing out in code? So let's see. Where is that C out coming from? Where is the C out coming from? That's what.
Okay. So I just put a C out page.
Oh, you're
after
printing out
the-
this page at each point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
I think what it's doing is it's not
Sticking random
te-
characters.
Yeah, it's sticking random characters, except it's getting the space right.
Hmm?
Right? Or no? Wait, how many?
No, yeah. Let's not worry about the space. It's printing random characters. That's correct. Now, why is it not putting it in? If we go back to the code, we can figure out. No, it's not here. You don't worry. Oh, I see. You're trying to figure out what might be. Get rid of cs2a and say ABCDEF, ABCDEFGH, right? For now. Even ABC is fine. Yeah, something like that. Okay.
So that's 6 characters.
Six
So let's see. I think it's printing the right number of characters, but it's not actually checking to see if they're right.
Okay. Oh, that's
So
great.
yeah, if you looked at 6 characters, but it's
Yes.
not. This
is great. We have a lot of meat here to dig into and find out what the hell is going on. So
I
if you
think
go back to your code-
there's just an issue with the. I
let me
think
take a
we're
look and
I think we're returning change too easily.
why is it not changing the n in the second iteration? Why is it not changing? Why is it not changing any of the characters in each iteration? Why
I
is it not
think
changing a
it's
character?
because we're returning true too easily on changed. Because I think it's saying like, okay, that's right, just on the first generation.
No, yeah, he's not saying it's right. It's saying the page changed.
But when it changes, doesn't it exit the while loop? Or
Here, there's a logic error here. If not changed, you got to break. Not you're breaking out of the loop if changed, right? So if not changed, so in fact, you should say if exclamation mark changed. Then it also reads quite easily in English, right? Exclamation mark changed, right? And get rid of all of that. Yeah. Now what we're saying, so that was a bug before, and I didn't pick that up, right? What we're saying there is that make some changes to the page, right? Print it out. But if the last time you tried to make some changes, if it didn't change, then get out of the loop. That's what you're saying. Yes. So so when we read it in English, it should kind of make sense.
there you go.
Yeah, get rid of the
It's
slash
working.
n. You know, get rid of the slash n and make it a slash r.
Okay.
Make it a slash r.
Let me kill this.
Yeah, slash r.
Slash.
Line 50. Yeah.
Slash R, and then I'm gonna also
Yeah, run it. And make that cs2a, that string also cs2a, make that a nice string. Whatever you want, you can make it as whatever you want. Yeah, okay. Whatever you want there.
I'll just do that.
Yeah, run it.
Here, let me clear the.
Okay, yeah, you got to compile. Actually, yeah, right, that's fine.
I was just clearing the console.
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go. Let's see if
But
it
it's not
works.
converging. It's not converging. Oh, it got hello. Oh, it actually did work.
Oh, I don't know why there's an extra.
Yeah, there's probably an extra one there. Okay, you guys, so you can figure that out, right? So it's just in corner case. Kill it. So now you can go back to the loop, right? You can go back to the loop, go back to your flip book. And by the way, after you exit the while loop, print a slash n, because otherwise it's gonna, after you exit the while loop, just see out slash n.
Let me see. I'm just making sure I get to the right.
Yeah, see out a slash n. No, enter there, and then see out a slash n. Or endl or slash n, whatever it is. Yeah, semicolon. All right. Now, what was? Did we have another error somewhere?
Yeah, it had 7 characters.
Yeah, 7 characters. So
6 characters instead of 5. I mean.
And where's your loop where you changed I is less than target string dot length? Okay. Changed equals true.
Should this be?
No, 0 to 6,
Maybe
right? 0 to
-1.
6. So it should go from 0 to 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
Should we do
HELLO.
target string dot length -1 though?
Oh, we should have -1 there. Sorry. Yeah.
So let's see. That should work, I think.
No. You shouldn't have the -1. Shouldn't have the -1.
Should not have the -1.
No, shouldn't have the
I
-1.
just put that there.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. You shouldn't have the -1 because what we want is for the I to go from 0 to 5. HELLO. 0 to 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I should only take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because the first character, 0th character is H.
Okay.
HELLO. The last O is 4. Although its 5th character is 4. Index 4.
Okay.
So we want I to go from 0 to 4. That is 0 less than 5. 0,
Okay.
right? So that is correct. Change equals true. If page of I, see it that flash. Page of I is not equal to target string. Oh, you don't have, after the cout page, do you have a slash? Oh, you have 2 cout. Oh, no, hang on. You got some bugs here. No, what's this thing here? What's cout page of I, line 40, line 50.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get rid of it. Why are you putting a single character and a slash r? Get rid of the line. And then put a slash r after line 57. When you print the page, you need to put a slash r. After line 57, right? Now you need a slash r. Yeah. When you print a page, you need to go back to the slash. You were printing a character before. Thank you. That's great.
There we go.
Why is it not? Why isn't it's not? It's not gotten out of the loop.
Oh, you're right.
Control C, Control C.
I think we need to say if page equals target string.
No. Wait a sec. Page before the for loop. How do we start the? It's in that for loop, right? It's in that loop. It's stuck in the loop. It change is not getting to the right value. So increase. Let's get the loop in the window, right? The changed is false. If not changed, we get out, and it is changing every single time. Even after it's settled to hello, it changes every single time. It's not possible. Something is happening somewhere. Okay, so I print the page /r, flush it, and then sleep and go back.
Would it be easier to say if target string equals to page?
No, it's not. It's inferior because if you do a string comparison, right, it's less efficient because it's gonna compare each character in the string first, and if any of the
I
characters
see.
change, right, it's gonna do that every single time.
Okay.
So this is more efficient. The reason why it's not breaking out is because change is somehow being set to true every single time.
Should I? Oh.
No.
huh.
Just before you say if not changed break, just say value of change equals and then print change. Right on line 62, hit enter.
Sorry.
Line 62,
62 hit
enter. Now say see out change equals and then changed. Why is changed being set to true somewhere? Say see out.
Like inside the if.
No, above.
Okay.
Yeah, see out, and then within quotes say change equals. Equals, yeah, and then outside you say left shift the value of change itself and end L. And then put two end Ls there because I think the /r might overwrite one. So yeah. Okay, semicolon, and now run it again. Up arrow. Yeah. See, change is always true. Kill it now. Kill it now. So why is changed always true? It is being set to true somewhere. Where is it being? Change is being set to true only
Here.
there. So why?
Oh, no. Here.
Yeah. But it is being set to fall. Oh, I see. It's being set to true there. And then if page of I is not equal to target. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So I can see the bug. So what we need to do is if bit changed, we get out. So, all right, good. All right, so what we need to do is say change equals, no, that's correct. Change equals.
There we go.
false.
I got it.
What is it? What is it, Keenan?
Oh, I got it. We just had to remove the first changed equals true at the top of the for loop. Because every time it was running the for loop, it was setting changed equals true.
Where is it? I didn't see it.
Right here, I'll control.
Oh, you
right
had a
here.
change equals true there?
Yeah, I just removed that and then it's good.
Oh, why did we put it there?
I think that was just when we were first writing it. I think that was just to like give us a like
Oh,
a guide sort of.
before we moved it outside the for loop.
Yeah. I think that was just like a remnant of like.
Thank you. All right, now I think it should work now.
It does.
It does? Can you run it? I didn't see it.
Yeah. Here, I'll pull up the. Let me clear everything and then I'll.
Hey, that's really cool.
There we go.
Now you can actually try it with a long string too, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we got it working. If you go to your main and say, hey, we finally got it working, right? Say that in a sentence. It should work right there too. Hey, we finally got it working. Check it out. Exclamation mark. Check it out, right?
Give it a second. I think we should speed it up.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same thing because you can say yes.
Let me
C4.
let me kill it and then I'll.
Yeah,
go
I think
reduce the
five milliseconds should do.
It is at 5.
No, it's like 50 right now.
Is it?
Yeah, 50,000. So make it 5,000. Yeah, that should do.
It is 5,000. It
Oh, I
was
thought it was
5,000
50
before. I'm gonna change it to 500 and just see. It might be that the compiler can't
No, no,
do-
no, 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 it's not because of that. It's 50 is too, it was too slow for this.
There we go,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go. Yay!
Awesome.
That is really cool.
Awesome.
Okay, that's fantastic, Keenan. So this is it. Is that enough of an example for you guys to create your own animation methods now?
Something, yeah, I think we should be able to.
So we got two. We got that
Figure it
other
out.
thing, which is a marquee effect.
Mhm.
In fact, you can rename that too. You can rename it from, what did we call it? See, animation 2A or animation.
We called it example.
Yeah, okay.
Animate underscore
Yeah.
example.
In fact, you can if you like, you can just call it animate underscore marquee, because that's the effect that they did. Yeah,
Is that MARQUIS? or
QUEE. No, that's a Spanish
Okay,
marquee.
marquee.
So this is QUEE.
QU?
QUEE. And then where you call it also, it should be marquee. But if you call it, but I don't think you're calling it.
I
anyway.
don't think.
But in the
we're
header
calling
file.
it anywhere. Oh yeah, header.
In the header file. Yeah, okay, cool. So you got two of these as examples. You can use these two and then create more animations of your own.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, was this fun?
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm glad we were able to get it working.
We got it working. Yeah, that's really cool. However, I would like for Zane and June and all the other students, and Fernando, you also. Fernando, are you here? Fernando, June? Okay, all of these other guys.
June's here.
Yeah, please debug it yourself.
Oh, Fernando's here too.
Oh, thanks. But don't watch the end of the video because Keenan and I were, debug it ourselves. So you should also do it the same way that we did. Okay. So do it by yourself. Don't look at the video. End of the video anyway, right? So
Oh, okay.
it'll be fun.
Oh,
And- sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Keenan.
No,
I think Fernando was talking.
And if people have issues, you can help, right?
Me?
Or at least try. And
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
have, if
yeah.
you still have issues, you can call out anytime. And before Tuesday, I'm happy to help you guys. But you should basically reach out on Reddit and say, we got it working. Here's a cleaned up code. Please implement your own animate methods and then share it. And then the professor will make it available in a package under Winter 22. Yeah.
yeah.
And you can also tell them that if you have any bugs, I'm happy to help because we got it working. If we still get stuck, we can always ask the professor. So let everybody know they should not look at your finished code, but somehow try.
So
try and do that.
Professor, what was the? I don't remember what we actually did to fix the bool issue when it was saying like changed is not in scope.
Oh, there was a slash at the end of your comment.
Oh yes, I remember now.
Yeah. Oh, there's a honeybee inside my home. That's funny.
All right.
Okay,
could
what
also-
time is it now, by the way? Oh, wow, it's 10:30,
10:30.
Keenan.
Yeah, I have to get to my next class.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you?
But
feel free to-
I'm actually, while I'm waiting for my next class to start, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to add a C into main so you can choose which animate method it uses.
Oh,
So
great.
I'm gonna add
Awesome.
like if you press one, like I'll have.
That's
like
fantastic. Yeah, and also share it with your
Alright.
classmates.
Well,
and-
I'll just put it in the coding room so everyone can see
Okay.
it, and then next class we could go over it or something when we go over. this.
Also, that bug that that we fixed with the slash n, the slash at the end. See if you can get that code back. I don't know, because Kaylee can also have an opportunity to find it herself.
Well, I think she was still here when we figured.
Oh,
that
she was
out.
here. Okay. All right, cool. No worries. Thank you all so much for sticking around and your patience and commitment.
Yeah.
I think this is really cool. We actually created a class, a useful class. Think about it. It's actually a useful class for console app developers, right? Because you can now print with effects also, special effects, without knowing curses. 2D curses. It's really cool. So I like this very much, and I'm planning next quarter onwards to get students to implement more special effects. We can use this and say, let's do more. Thank you all. You guys coming back on Tuesday, I hope. I think you will, because you are regulars. Please encourage all the other students to also attend using your other channels, okay? Discord and Slack. They should all start attending, okay? And also catch up on these videos. And this is going to be super duper important. Thank you very much.
Yep. All right. See you next class, Professor.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye, Mr. Nand.
Oh, I have to.
Hey,
Thank you.
Fernando.
Bye.
Bye, June.
Bye.
Fernando,
Yes.
did you want to talk to me or are you just saying hi?
Oh no, I'm just saying bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
10
haven't
10
reached-
days, 10 days. Give Sophia 10 days. She's probably on, vacation or something. But if you don't hear back in 10 days, or, before the deadline, in that email message that Sophia originally sent, there was a deadline, right? Saying get in touch with us before March first week or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. If the deadline is approaching and you haven't heard back, let me know and I'll ping her and say, hey, what's going on? Yeah.
Okay. Perfect, Mr. Nand. Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Thank
There's a
you.
whole bunch of scholarships that students are not applying for, and the money is just being returned to the government.
Oh really?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
And then we're having meetings in our department and division saying, how the hell can we get students to apply for these scholarships? You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I got
Okay.
it.
So whoever is being assigned to you to work with you on the scholarships, cooperate with them and make sure that they help you fill out these applications.
Okay, Mr. Nand.
All
Okay.
right. Cool. All right. Good.
Thank you. Take care.
All right. Bye. No worries.